Okay, my name is Sadek Shahadu. I am a member of the Wikimedia language diversity scene, and I invite you for this interview because we want to understand how smaller languages Wikipedia communities work within their local communities, and also to understand some of the challenges that you face as a community. You were selected as one of the participants for this interview, and as we have already agreed, this session is going to be recorded, and as you have also completed the consent form, it means you have agreed that we record this session and make it available for everyone to watch. Before the interview, I would like to remind you that we are recording the interview, so try to speak at a time and clearly, so it is easier to hear what you have said on the recording. And remember that you are talking to not just me, but others on the research as well. So try to be as clear as possible, and not everyone will know as much as I do about your community. So could you tell us who you are and the language community you belong?
Okay, my name is Rukky Wunpini. I belong to Dagbani Wikimedians User Group.
Thank you so much for joining us, Rukky. So I have some few selected questions for you. Could you tell us about or describe your language and its state on the internet?
Okay, my language is Dagbani, and for now, even though it's on the internet, but the content shall be internet zuma da nadiba galse nta page ba shanga dan pambiarne kama chi mene Hausa and silmi sele denya English. So to bazana ku kwandla ta man de biela mpahara na tinya din yalga sham internet mazo ama de lebe internet mazo de le na ba galse me din to na galse sham so tana to harame in sabra na ti yalgale te nti yalgale karanan bayana ka so kam ne to pan yale internet mazo nzan ku bukata.
Okay, can you yell about them the internet Shama? Can you also describe how you became a contributor to Wikipedia?
Itu aka ba mama na to tege dara nan la kataraka mitusu ngunan danye raha ka oi to ku dirfila ko to ba mana bokan nan da kan yulo yeti chanyama we manila nakala dagban lang ba to wuhra dagban la ma ya dagban languna man ku wuhra dagban la de fala nto wuhra dagban le ko ray man de nguna no enzang mama pa group shell ne ka tinya din yan changsham na man che ko zang ma pa group mane ditanan ka group ma male workshop ko le che ka bace kan bakana na sa hanyi kana ne nyaban nan da ban sha'aw group mane anya kan gbapchil to hasabe ka bo ma ne enso wiya ne impa group mane me dagbana nyama dimi ko nan ka ne dagban la ka ba sabar ma nta pa hatwen yama ne di mbiala internet zo mangwala balam bala kan gba so ne yupam ne di bi internet ma zo ka so kam mala kurbukata warato ila yalma ne din yala kama mangsong samtuma din ye volunteerism ne yuar karana kala rezo no to me ai donc nyam balle ma rakata la shale ngba bor man nyam balle ma karzora dus okay to ashale nyala ngunne pahe desa handanya ko zang ma pahe group mane desa 2020 man da ba ma corona ma period ka detanan ka bobole interview jiso na yele ka me interview workshop kan gbada chan then ma ka brawo ma how to create an account kan create then ka wote tin yan to hasab sham na tin yan mal nan sham ama din dalma dabsil ma barako in treater la Wikidata exams dabsil ga dalanda bala da sa ka babsil Wikidata exams ma creativo kan kulle ban nan sham senior mugis kan danye ne ma na kamiyo dan na ga kan buho ko ma Wikidata gbaza ne creator sham kan da sa ma mi gbara pa mi exams ma gba bon nan da sham da man buhan da gbabjala kan zan pa da sa hanyang gbaza paptil to hasabe bjala so no ko dwelle sham halata pa mpaharan nan bala.
Wow, that's very wonderful to hear. I think until last summer, tenda nang legisona ilka kana to join le. Until pa ndaba mina first day ndabala. Okay, that's interesting. So, what make you decide to participate in this particular research project?
Research project mama ndi metabla ne Dagbani la din yan swangte te Dagbani Wikimedia User Group nzang swangte zang kpate yel musra polo kache yel musra ma ngona ya kana zogi katmina bor zobu ma so nte hamane ingbai ku zang ye zan paharane de nyala din ne to swang kate yel musra ma shanga na pipi be kar swang kate yel musra ma shanga karamale so den che kan gbaza ya no donc on a carrément un babalema de tout un biar na yel masrama yimale ka balema bi internet zo so yi bu bangsam zungo karnya la bangsam ma yimna har yitla kana amma bangsam ma ngona kulna bi fu hamma zo kan yerba da dan fane dezo
the champion yala pa. Okay, so research ngo katam yel ma nyala research shell den yan chekata bang tuma ma na chensham ne Dagbani Wikipedia ma da community ma batuma nan ye shele tin dol social to song baka babuka na male. So the language diversity hub ma as a language diversity hub, we are really interested in discovering more about your community, some of the challenges you have faced or some of the challenges you are currently facing, and how we can support you in different ways so that you can keep your community going. So we really appreciate all the interest and then all the insight you have shared with us so far. So I have other questions with regards to technicalities around Wikipedia or the Wikimedia community in general. Can you describe the process of writing a Wikipedia article in your language? So I am sub Wikipedia article. Wulaka pindele.
Wikipedia ne beshama mami de mala de zalkpana so ayen sab article dri palache entri sab de lan ma di nyela de nyela nyin sala ka di sabo yulena ka di sabra article ma ayi ayen dola de zalkpana ma na nyeshele kana to sabe kara ha di nyefon lo kam ka ayen sab be ban sha'ayen sab janda ma de tuni ami zalkpan shanga de bi Wikipedia zo bi ma de ma di nye kama nyin sala tiene notability ma nyela de lama kpamang na biagane ni ampen le ka bapan subject to apam zan kwa de lama polo de nye references ka no to zan ti shahara de lama de tum shanga be tum sanin nye shele ne de lama akulle biagane boko to hanan karwoni sabto bo tai boko nan yoko be boko tum da dan ma zan haratu na lele balle batri yal na shahara nan ma kato nan to sabe je to azan parlan polo dozo yin sabe to azan pa so polo karnyela te Dagbani Wikipedia ngona kan yin sabe tulin yin vehme nyenya dilan ma ngule nyo o male shahara nam din yan zan shahara shanga nzan dwese article ma karawoni onan notable beso kami otuntum sanin yeshele yi vilala katonya ko shirin mai shahara ma ka shirin yanin voso nguntu na ta sabe ka topin mal article kama English ne don tonin ko pin mal article da na dama English ma ngun pannan bayana pam da sa har kunya makan vvv nyanyo pin mal article shagama da sa ka pakana o zala o mal article bala ya kazana ama Dagbani lokoka da sa hangban to ka ta create o Dagbani ma anya kacan don tonin karfin be silmisil no to liab gal labs na Dagbani demi ka silmisil kam til sabo yi sabra ile sab kan kpang ma kan che ka shahara na madanya references kar zo pam din yan che ka babang na lanir ma o mai tum sa ven yalanga bi haga pune kan yan universe ngun gbaza mai to haba pam na bi hago na liab go ni sal nan pune so dan ne do so shanga into creator article Dagbani Wikimedia User Group mane.
Okay, so ampil the nang yasam pam na ani yele ampil in the Wikipedia article shama. So these are kind of Wikipedia articles sabupolo. Do you usually translate articles from another language or languages?
Okay, yamangle to translator. Balle silmisele. That's English articles ma. English articles ma male articles pam. So most of times Dagbani lemane tumman invocation akabna karana ama kabe silma that's English articles man. So yin say chi karalan ma be English article man du wene de tuno gba be Dagbani lemane ama tri nakadalana. So ni en sham tumale tools shanga den to convert English to Dagbani. So ungba ko enchang man te search de lan ma yu Dagbani lene. Yin say chi karalan ma yu be yina be ko yu ma yina zaji do wuhane de lamana ka Dagbani Wikipedia zo ama di yina za blue do wuhane so rapan in create so anya kara yina za aji anya kan dihro zo karapchi le create ba anya kasil min silnin ma ba article ma kara yina ka wuma ne article ya ka zambongo ne sabre shel Dagbani ma no to liabgal labsna Dagbani do de biela silmin sele so de sa di nyala ngba boarme to ma tulu shanga ano to liabge da silmin silma zan labsna Dagbani de sa hanya ka ndihla tu smazo kara liabgle mi ku to liabga anya kan liabgare ndam de ne bachi halato to liabgle vin yalanga so ton to liabge an to liabga to liabgare Wikipedia by shangane nzan labsarna Dagbani la pune
to anta content translator ka yerma Wikimedia banman
content translator dan kata to content translator ma dan yetu bisha tun usera on converter English back to Bumbo Dagbani ma so we do that to tenera we translate languages from other languages to Dagbani language. Yeah,
excellent. Okay, so what are the major technical challenges for contributors on your language Wikipedia? For instance, do you have challenges with the script other than the Latin characters, or is there any specific technical challenges that you face in your community?
Okay, abu these are technical problem kama the scripts type of pulo sasha kam to male yel mursira danne dama to pam user laptop ka shabba za zo ka user phones ma mi gbamal balbu kama dinya Android don nguna shana to nya ka to chanta download re Ghanaian keyboard dan nan to so karatar tala special keys shanga tun user ma ama iPhone man phones shanga dan pahanguna do to pam ka nye da special keys ma Allah haida shanga bjana before ka nye special keys ma you have to pay for it dama aiba yo akoto use la special keys ma to mi ya laptop nguna tenirbo pam halma ngon ko jian gba manji laptop special keys ma type bo laptop ngwa de yela na ko to la pam special keys ma dama ne regime na dihngo ka dihngo ngomi bien ka karabangsam de to pam tenirbo ma mi pam bien ba ka ICT ba knowledge la knowledge ma bana la karame so de chama ka te laptop no mo to computer na use nguna karanya to wahala zan pa keyboard ma polo zo keyboard ma zo ya pam karan na handate pam te to mashi especially to user laptops ma mane different phones that is different from Android phones do Android phone to shagba ko bien kamal de problem be don wondi zo te page laptops ngom mane iPhone na ngom polo zo keyboard ma polo ba so sam ne biara ne te bora te bazase.
Oh, okay, then na champion yala pam to pumpon question shana borna mbo anyala. Are there or were there any special technical difficulties for your community with regards to the Wikimedia incubator and or the application process of getting your language approved?
Yes, there were so many problems. Ngoma nguna yel mursama razbo ya pam. Eso yem piela ya yel mursama. Katanya in swang to shamkate maybe dan kanna be ba shanga dan to dwanya ngana kara dan male. Yel mursama za ayen danye tin translate technical terms shanga dan da be Wikipedia main page ma zo to Dagbani la madara to pam. Kama bi enete translating file de pun ka Dagbani la ne wula kan yambol file. Bi yema nan translating folder wula kan translate folder. Main changes dan pantai like bin ya shanga biane de to pam na di zan bachi ganga zan zalde zane Dagbani la ne amma silmin silne de ko nya bachi yende kan ku zale kama yema ne edit Dagbani la nya ne edit wula kan ko liab Dagbani la zan te bachi ganga kara zan edit de to pam to Dagbani la manguna nya ka to sok mbongo so wodenna kan mbongo so wodenna so de dirai saha bi akam tara nyara da nan gbanchene tun ko nan sham kunye bachi gang zalle amma hada shanga gba halno zo wotana mondame kace shanga mi to ko saya male anya karpa bachi ganga kama edit ka tiyan mal nan tan bachi de ba yuho ka ta zan zai silmin sil bachi ganga ka shayina na edit so don wa ka trijia wala ka tiyan nan so la technical terms ma shanga biyan tira yan liabgale nzan nan te Dagbani la mane de tome den lampa nyame ami ibe incubator kati yen labe main page ma zo Wikimedia mala de standard rules yang abundwala dinin ka create articles ka references bagalese de zo ka categories karanne timi tum de ma bete man ban tum de ma shaba volunteers ma shaba biane brana di ka bang sam pam ne ba pahara la ya mo ma za ha so den da nan ka ba yele incubator ma zan labs min page ma dra nan ma kata articles ma pam barge da ma de shanga bian banda na references adabo braji categories adabo so yel shanga den da tun rebian bian ka article ma ban sha kan pai ka ne to yele zan labs na min page ma da pai so bin yan yi ma dan bian dwala kana so anya da labsar ta man yanga da ma shetlan lab na tetla hazan la articles ma za nzan na telan pai kana bu bin shanga din yan gboble kar kula hadiliti nzan pahra zo ama ndere pam bian anya ne ko kana ngo man gbari yan tuuma sabra chena so da za ma ra anya la den in labsate nyanga so ka tere suhra ne tin nyanya din yan nan shamka din ngonin ma zan halayar musrama ka tamal malana so den da boptum.
Thank you so much. And my next question would be, did you feel a change in motivation to contributing to Wikipedia after becoming published? In other words, before you were in the incubator, and now that you are alive, what has changed? What has changed?
Wow, this is an interesting question. I feel so motivated. The kunang mama nyasam. Kama mama kan so pelga dagban lenera ko yina den da hanshele. It was on July. Don kula to te dapselma ven yalanga. Banda ku ntama la bayana zungo nguna. Dagban lagba pa be internet zo kan no to twente ve nye dagban le. Nsura ko pelga ma kan shir twente ve ka shir nyale. Me wow. To hala ba bahayole. Karlato nang maban shaw. Kama sasha kam be shukuro karamba nyama beti chanyama anto ko nyin to ku jia kan karamba pete ka ta buhama yetu adagban lene kan yulo pam internet mbe yulo shele anya ku shir pente sabna ka shir nyele cheno mi ko mbwan ai no shir pe internet no nyele me de sa mo ba di table ne dagban la pa be internet so yo pema yo ba nyangun lab na ti yelma o shir ku pianyo nyele me so kar cheka ma kan asam jenne kar wurma kadama de to wahala da ba hayole kan nirba bala to mbu hande te bangsam shatin da mal filma tun zan lan nan ma nirba dirra da dan fane shukuru be gba dirme karambana malama wuhura kace bangba nan vivo ka ba ga yi ku vivi tin ya shanga ka ba mal pahara so du kon nyela nin yambo zantama da motivator mama kabjela don ko enche ka sasha kam kan na sabra kan nirba dirin da fane so da hayi te kane nirba ne ndirla hankal be shenira malma mbazang chang nche shel kacha nuzo oy nsu palge pam nin yarma karna che kan tu har pam pam.
Mene and I be incubator pune beto use template no mane I am to asabe de yela tome ngare I pena main Wikipedia ma pune kara dinda nan ka yina when you came out of the incubator, you know, the interface changes and it becomes much easier to just click and add a reference, unlike the incubator where you'll have to cite with a template, a citation template. So digbara to check to check value contribute to be. Has this increased your interest in contributing? Because I know that sometimes when it's difficult or you have to go through a certain process to get something done, and now that it's been made easier for you, has it also helped you to, you know, contribute more, or has that motivated you to continue contributing?
Yes, it also motivated me because I live chilguma. Sometimes my meeting and shabrana nyela buhandeba. So you chetan place ma ya yam bang na ni nang sham. So she na call la team members ma shaba. Kona ze no wuma nang mongo she na gba phone no magba is difficult karlan wa. Because the mama mogba ni explain sham ha le ka ta bang la ma de tomato. Ama fun fo nguna ai you could pay. Aku nyara ma la aku dipe ngode nang na publish kan publish ka chena. Kala halab nan tilan pai che kapa ngo kabla ya ma publish kan publish so de pachamaka di wahala shenera dirma karbaza karpa balge karche kan tuma gbaza palilab gor yom ngada da be incubation period karanyela dual procedures nongo at least alko nan la one edit count karanyela ndwala about 4 or 5 procedures before kana nala. By this time one edit count just a second I can make it, so it's easier for me now.
Excellent. Okay. So can you tell me what devices do people in your community use more often when contributing to Wikipedia in terms of volunteers? what do they normally use to contribute to Wikipedia?
Mobile phones ma didn't zori because the 90% of the members ma use mobile phone, but use laptops ma galase. Karami be yishel ma misasha kam so gbabian wana. Fakar biane, that is poverty. So most of us go to acquire laptops. Kaso mi biano my laptops ma that come out in the yelp chilgula. Keep us ma gbaza the problem. Kaso mi ami Wikimedia ngona de pa in a chantation class kana edit. Demi pa oh Sasha kam you bien du kan edit ama lele kam ne bien to edit on Wikipedia. So mobile phone me wonenye tem user tool shall to move around with ma. So most of us use mobile phones. The man you could chant to shall kabo kurbukata shall I can decide to be editing on what Wikipedia. So most of us use mobile phones.
So are you saying like 90% of your community members uses mobile devices to edit Wikipedia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so are people contributing more through computer or mobile devices? The man la apun ansungoma, but te bangla average on average nirba alan to be percentage alan contributor. The man la yele 90%. So bon contributor ma the nyalan, is it because they don't have mobile phones, laptops, or they can only afford mobile phone that is driving them to contribute using mobile devices, or they just don't understand basic ICT skills to be able to contribute using their laptops or computer devices?
With Abuagoma, employment percentages can lapsele. Dama, I am money shop jene. Is it the Bukuto de la laptops ma? Shop mi biane, bang some kabakazan pa laptops on polo. Be shop bian boku film no user mobile phone. Mami bang some one so was asele. Shop bian baka bang some. To ama banka bang some magbazo to pahaba my bang some. Ma banka bang some ma let me say no to tabakama 25%. Kashab mi babiane. You come a cook and ban on your laptop. On na to pong among your shell nyala mobile phone. Tutuma minyala volunteerism. Kasasha abiang batama mangbab minyar arzik ma ven yanga din song te balete to and the laptop too. So you coding in the laptop, and that is poverty. So some of them cannot acquire mobile laptops at all. So they depend on their mobile phone. But few of them too don't have the technical know-how. Let me say the knowledge. And bang some water warlam. Hello inya. On to buhakabo. Amon benyama. Mo kulian usera o mobile phone ma dinyan choka on the venya. Have mobile phone ma but still be my problem. Demo oku mpa Dagbani le mane so bian won jida gan Ghanaian keyboard ma gba ho. Ha so bian oku nyala gbo bo mi oyen no phone ma sham karto sungo kar so wenye ko o bor gbaza o bo bang gbaza ma de bangsam ka bo wo o adi ho anyanwo ka di ho ka nyanwo so karata ne ma nguna don ko ba bor ka so liya ma de bangsam bielfo kana ko che yuko ma mi gba ko kane ne shabba nirbo pamda laptops ma so den chat nirbo pamzu ko ka to use mobile phone ma.
Great. Nice. Okay. So apart from mobile phone, many computer challenges, Ilam Mali, are there other additional challenges apart from mobile phones and computer challenges, ma?
Tomorrow, Ghana Katabiamo, Ghana Mimuna, everything is always costly. Data is one. Most of the times, data ma dirty l'arapam. So the bazaar nyala challenge shele. Hale Caroline you my laptop ba. Abaten do tezan la laptop ma so ka use mobile phone. The my laptop ma ngona den your data ma gar mobile phone ma. So ana borna manager resource via la arabia bia. The ma borna contributor. Anyaran ka pa ka laptop ma. Use for offline activities. Amadite kana online ma. Ka lela phone pulo because data packages ma they are very costly. So it's also one. And then sometimes too we need some devices that are attached laptop ma karcheke atumato chena because most of the times the behind the bank tab sane karato kana kama zoom so IG phone laptop ma gba use ba ko to en karato mbora maybe shanye headphone mirupon ka yuko this ha man you say on phone yum ne gboba no to ko wumda ama dinye laptop can speak about via shame bola headphone ma additional cost mbala so cost ma gbaza nyela problem shell pa dem wopte so additional equipments ma we always find it difficult. We can buy speakers, things are costly, headphones, earpiece, and that of you. But when we talk of mobile phone, at least I can just brought it closer to my ear and listen to everything that I want to learn. So it's also additional problem to us, quite apart from the laptops and the mobile phones.
Great, excellent. So is your community active on other Wikimedia projects? And if so, which Wikimedia projects are you mostly active on?
We have other projects that we are active on. We have Wikimedia Commons, where we upload pictures. So we have so many contests that we normally do, or photo walks that we take. And la photo walks na mati kuchang mati yagan phone na mana ntazan na Wikimedia Commons. So that shall come kati sub article kabwa na tazan la atachi kala article ma manin nisim. And sometimes bakaton nang jalam Antonia katachante yele. So tumale Wikimedia Commons katatu hara sabra denne. Tala mal Wikidata batatu hara sabra denne pam. Sasha kamka tete sab article karaman Wikidata ma lam taba. Kabeka yulma nye zainda Antonia kat linkle through wiki data box akuzan data box ma Antonia ka linkle ka del summarize la nirma information ma bela tang ma information ma zana tapai article ma zo kan ko ba holo buto karam article ma ama kalle wiki data ma onto bang lala article ma yetwa biela foi kanan to karamle karma ni simpam ka velgre article velam pam so aku sang la pahada na nyam kar ko ta article ma ni ka ko chekara ta ven yanga kan kan ko yole de nyam lo ni no karam so tan da labin yara ma pahara.
Nice. So does your community reuse or have plans to reuse the project materials outside Wikimedia? For example, do you plan to, use all the content that you have contributed to in various projects like the Wikimedia Commons and Wikipedia? Do you plan to reuse them outside Wikimedia?
Yes, we plan. There are some people that are in the communities where they can't have access to internet. So, and then sometimes my mama won't not to be from one karma internet, Antonia can chant from shell karaka internet. Mirna borne use Wikipedia to have sabban shangamane. So beka anya kan mal diblo shokoro. Kaborno ubazang de lokurbukata ama okuto access internet bi okuto zang phone ngonji phone usable. So to my near pam nete zang tentu ha ben shakam zan na Wikipedia man Wikimedia Commons ma nzangle create dictionary especially spell for wiki tanda ya ta ku kwala to bona ta la ku koyan ma nzan nan Dagbani dictionary ka nirwo na to zan de ndira amfani kala bona ta zan tan la'am ben shakam ma nzan nan lo shelfulo din yance ka so yi ka internet ne belo shelfulo ko ni to mbayo ni ma nzan la ku obukata so ni ma gbaza ta bona ta zan Dagba ku bukata so yela da bayin wa ta bona ta zan la ku bukata even though the be online Wikimedia kan nirwo into usera ama ta la bona ta zan la ku bukata ni ma gba.
Thank you. Okay, so pumpon to pa ndila fila zan jende laare be fakar polo in contributor to Wikimedia project ma problem sha dan jende laare yetwa dan ka te bond economics. So bo ala questions and gender personal economy for each contributor. Do you think the economy is limiting you or is a limiting factor for you when contributing to Wikipedia? If so, can you describe why and how?
Yes, it's a limiting factor. Economy man will not hard pam. Kama depend your data konkonyela problem. So dinan kanyan tumtum shal kanya kubo. Kanya kan tumtum shal me kanya nan ya biya fishal ma dan kama yanzan chanta da data nan talan zan na tuhar sabra ka zan dan di so ma problem bala. So economy man nan la hard. En karatuan nan ya tuma kane. Tuma ikan ma tumi memban tumma volunteers ma ta pam nyala bi pola. Young let me say the youth. So the young people we need to work and there is unemployment. If I'm not working, how then do I acquire data to contribute? So the top fakar ma na handa tapam na tuma kalan sama da chama katan da borban ta tu har sham sabar Wikipedia zo karba halab satan yanga biala da mazun yida data an kun manage en chantan yan tan silida won tanti en lo da naya miro bor na edite wala kenan edite data kane data mi kanon ko to Wikipedia zo anyan le ndwame mbe na shele nkatuma mi ko to edite la jibiao nanye data to yibe nye ya anye kan lajia ama dinin ka nko mai data be ka tuma biyan kantum ka diege o ka pigan den mana bial fu hay 1% ngba da data ngba kana dun kunyin ngba zulela zo ngba to har sabre da nan su yan jim ama tuma kalan sama do chama ka da labsar tin yanga har bin ya shanga biyan ni ka tuma nko to da phone ya anye la arfun fon ayen da smartphone dipa 8 million 10 million la the pal abehe. The price is huge. So I can't even acquire a mobile phone, a smart mobile phone that will enable me to take even quality pictures, not talking of editing on Wikipedia. So it's a problem to us. Unemployment is one, and then data cost is also an additional problem. Yeah.
How about internet challenges? Do you have reliable access to internet?
Internet challenges, depending on your location. But it's a very huge problem because raining season, no matter where you are, when it's raining, you can't even have a stable internet. But when it's maybe the dry season, there are some areas that you might be and then the network will be a little bit better. But there are some areas in this northern sector, when you just get there, they know that you are off. Akula to kwenye internet wankubukata nyunkuyila out of coverage area man. Nyungunguna bina voramin la ala dulatia. Achang tang panshang anya ka biye mekla ko shebe dulatia ka meku ko ma be ka bazambo fo yele tisha so da ko yikana dembele ka so guna ti o ko kana ka guna te peke ai tin kana karkate de namma so network baza nya la problems antete ka te de baza se network nan ma bar sai banan le de baza zo improve le tete.
Okay, thank you so much. Now let's talk about the economic challenges in the user group or the community that you work with. Do you think the economy is limiting factors for the growth and development of Wikipedia in your language? If so, can you describe why and how in terms of community?
Yes.
Come on, some shanga bian ki bora de yanchaki to machen venyela.
Yamang linyele. Song some when at the board song some pam. Though 10 years song some from Wikipedia Foundation Sane. Ama song simuna tina buarled vin yalanga pam kama ni yelma ale Wikimedia User Group ma da nyala community dodi nan ki bol bana telase bentin ya song sim shelma data man la arma na pa bi haima ka bin sha kan bi haima indian zan sham ni da data bial fula anya din price ma in changla high so la shelban zantin ya magba do kuto ibu kwan yima da to kuto ku bukata shele in yalni in zan la kuma dama bin yara ma dama biya kama alle Ghana cedis na dollar zungo biyan yara manongo biya karanyango so bita al'arma na zungo ka bato ku bukata ma zungo biya ka sai zan la ku bukata anya da value ma labar latanga so have take a time akuto kula bukata ma you can perform that function because the value of that money will go down and what you estimate might not be even be up, especially the way things are increasing in Ghana. So it's a problem. So karna antonche tinde lehre na ti yalga to community ma passion ma dukuto yalge because support ma do de bien bed ben enough den yalgala and then Ghana ma financial problem ma gbaza is too much. So community member gbanere ti hanon to songs he can help. Maybe they could have acquired their data by their own self, but they don't have the resource to do that. So the user group have to provide at least a router that will have enough data for all of them to connect. And the tariffs is too much, the cost is too high. So the Chamakar affected the collapse at Nyanga, and then our expansion is always limited. How we're thinking of expanding, we are not always been expanding that way. So it's always limiting us, and it affects us a lot. Yeah.
Thank you for all the insights so far. And that brought us to this. I want you to estimate matema. Like alaka to usere like lara alaka to usera and contributor into Wikipedia. In other words, can you estimate how much money you use per month if you use mobile data to contribute to Wikipedia? you mentioned that most of your community members are using mobile devices.
Yes.
And since it's not a broadband or a local area network, and it's your personal mobile internet connectivity that you use to contribute, I want you to estimate how much money do you use in dollars average do you use to contribute to Wikipedia?
Okay, in dollars, averagely, I will tell you I use $20 to $25 for data monthly. And even sometimes it's more than that, depending on how active I am on the Wikipedia platform. And the way I am, if I'm not doing anything within the daytime, I can be on Wikipedia 24/7. So it makes me to use a lot of data. Sometimes when we are on vacations, I use more than $25. I can even move as far as 30 to 35. But when I'm in school or there is school in session, that one at least and you can down, so I can use $20 to $25 than the data. Yeah.
Thank you. So do you use any other support systems to cover the cost in terms of internet or equipment for Wikipedia contributions? For example, do you have other organizations or institutions that helps to reduce these costs that you have mentioned for community members?
Sometimes the only support that we get is maybe in-person event. You only come to the office, then we'll connect our mobile phones to their routers. And then when we move to sometimes they can call in-person events in some of the institutions that they have hub in. Let's say that school. So when we go there, they allow us to use their ICT lab. And there too, they have Wi-Fi, so we can use our phones to connect to this Wi-Fi and then edit. So quite apart from this, sometimes too, they can call us for in-persons, and then if there is also small amount, they can give this amount for us to go and use as data allowance to buy credit and then download or maybe edit on Wikipedia for some time. But when it's finished, then you bear on your own cost. So
okay. Sometimes it's difficult for some of the community members because they are mostly like young people and they don't earn much, or some of them are unemployed. What other support system do you get in terms of that? Because so you can kakal ito terba banyer shade cheka beninyamda. Do you have any additional support system that you give to community members?
Community members, sometimes when they come and they don't have, what we always do is, just as I said, we turn to check our book connected router, and check up and feel okay. Then to my data allowance, then there is no doubt that we'll give them the data allowance so that kabachang into was under credit man you see. And shall ne, ma'am, you or ponka you cook kanama. So to be expected no kana kashibunzurgo. So cookana bunzurgo una to queen quanta mako, ladi bunzurgo venyanga, kato mbam onyam buhan shell pie before kana lab obiagashi. So then the muna, the quanta mankato sound about lala polo.
So Pumpo, Tizancha education and knowledge.
Okay.
Can you describe the level of literacy or educational level among your community members?
Yes. Come on up ma to be pol and zogi to community man. To be polama, Bopam Zola, senior high schools and chang tertiary. Then your high school to tertiary level. Catch a shaba, few of us are also teachers. So the community man to Zola from senior high school to tertiary level ma. Baby Pol and Yeti and Kai Letany, the power of the Garce, Dabagbaza, and Zonyang Papa than Antoine later ban to Harmagba, the Mala to Zahabjala, Ghana to Duyalapulo, that is northern region, precisely, let me say, Tamil majority contributors for now. Better na Yelgar Machana, so then Nako in Shambala, Sahango.
So, do educational institutions in your region use your language as one of the medium of instruction? Do you have educational institutions or other institutions using Dagbani as a medium of instruction?
Yes. The very one that I will just explain is my own school, where I completed, and that is Tasi. Yes, we have the Dagbani department, even though Tamil language department as a whole, but we have the Dagbani department within the languages department, and we do Dagbani. And I chant that who Anyaka Dagbani Makare, the Mali Wilpam. Because Pamambe Dagbani department mapam. Lan Lanya Basi Baga College of Education, Bagbaza Mala language department. So unless Shukutuma Pam. The languages map then university muna Winiba nanye banna tun yagba product ban lama zuk sakar kan male Winiba namma badag ban lama ba kwalo zuk sa pam kar nya sapam ka ba jamdale ay lebe language department ma dag ban la dag ban lama na ndi regare balla kam dan pa da pune so ta mal dag ban le to shukota ma pune.
Okay, so apart from the colleges and universities, do you have other institutions using Dagbani as a medium?
And basic levels, man. Senior high schools, then junior high school up to primary. So senior high school na anya ban na zo biya ma dagbaza anya ma na anya general students ma so dagbanya la department. Ama lab na te junior high school mun primary school na. Be man te usem dagbanle ngo selmin sele. So dagbani serve as L1, that's your mother tongue language, and that is what you use to teach English. So po kati an wonire silmin sele dutuna wo dagbanle kalyab gar dagbanle ma silmin sele ko buhanda kapala abu wo mamman balvin yaranga ka wo dagbanle silmin sele afi haro mu yuama so denenye first so anya te basic level manguna te be jam de dagbanle because dagbanle nye first yi bo wo dagbanle ka wo ban shakam nti harama yuama ama shab kuma lamma that dannan ko so yang ma di pa dagban lama konko so shukurma ka yin dagban lama zalk pana ne lelkam so nin tun ba buham ka zan zoga so ni man manguna to ko ba jam da dagban lama da dagban lama ka ta mai wuhurba kama zan mi dagban lama mi zan wo ba silmin sele so kar kunye ru doya lelkam ka ai ko can har Ghana education service ka can anya ka ya ne lower level ma use their mother language to teach them the English language, and that is what we do in the basic level.
Great, thanks so much. So are you encouraged or discouraged to speak in your language in educational institutions in your community?
No. Laban mangna ai. We can be shukuru. Kala shukuru mane. Dagbamba nye be dagbanle nye basha bin zang na wuhruma silmi sele. Ken yama nende ye dagbanle ai. Dagbanle ma nye tin zang na shele. Builder on. Those wakate ayi buhan dagbanle ma ken builder on it to English language ma is very easier than I sent you direct to English. So Dagbani is the first language, so we don't reject Dagbani. Tabazasare shukur kamtan wuhura.
Nice, that's great. So do you have existing or planned collaboration with educational institutions? If so, can you share more about them? Imane educational institutions shamal tuma tumda be plan yani iman ba tumtuma.
Alle shukutuma ne. Tama ne rupin yelma. Language ma da my department be Dagbani gbaza bi la department ma. Tumi ne na nan da shel won yela Dagban le purely. So tuma ni pam. Hay da pan yo shan ka launchile la Dagban le department ma. Kazan Wikipedia zan pada pune da sa anya har bagbai ku buhanda anya ka editora kalan to la ce Wikipedia ma zo ngbatla bo bangsam kama ti ya ne tasi Tamal College of Education tepon mal happen mana en man ma bagba to har sabra ta gbaza user Wikipedia ngbabor bangsam katla ma ni ya ne to yoge hap shele baga College of Education en tepa university shan adam be yungo denye Tamale UDS and then kala ma ni ya bengo Winiba campus kana rapin ya ma ba Dagban le mal ya pam ni man ma ta mal hap gbaza ne mane kara hap ma kara liab gar pam ka pang da ba man pam ne.
Nice. So the bongo en zan gendela bihago tembo shall social ma.
Okay.
So how would you describe the diversity in terms of gender, age, geography, education and educational level of contributors in your community? Ulaka am bosele input balbo ma ni ba gender man ba age na ba geographical location education ula ka and describe the community map ne
Community ma ta bambiara na ma bo
yeah community ibambe community man ula ka and bosel in terms of is it like in terms of diversity come on gender is it diverse ima zakura gar be desa balance me in terms of location ma ye poloki contributors ma yirna in terms of educational level ban contributor Dagbani Wikipedia ma wula nye educational level high school leavers nye ba teachers nye ba be university graduates nye ba so wula ka am bossele I community ma pune
to community mane kama ne rafin yalma dinye educational side ma ta zo ga tertiary students hamatila hama karamba ne ma banye teachers do senior high school leavers babni biane amma baba galata ta page tertiary students ma mane teachers ma tala mai za akura gba za yuno ka ba betine ba min yala karamba kpamba sun sabar ma ami ta ba hamale cirimbo ga za yin ne so titi sablin da hanshal anya ka saba ma ba don ven yalanga ta banza banye kpamba ma karamba kpamba ka pan mal bang sama anya ka ba kana intin mai tizale kai ya tin nan wo kan nan wadana nye dede so bangunguna do shal na bari be in kan na ta ce Wikipedia ndi tu har sabra amma bagba ko biya background ma da ti yala nanda kama na ta zanda don tuna ta nan sham ti cirim ce ka yala o dole ya swalngo den yen dan le dede be te bla nan don ngo nan miya ngo bi ko bin shakam ta arme so bagba za biane amma ban ba zogi amma ta ban ku tu har sabra pam yala ta share students ne teachers amma senior high school leavers ma unko exclude ba ban biane amma baba galse so dimi lela ta kamna ta le pa amando pulo das gender dabo man zoge so kama dabo man ne yana 80% nyala dabba pa ma na baga sa tele na kwang na lata ma kwang sar tabe biala ne tinya ta gbazani en ntu hasab sham pa ba shab jana amma ba tu har sabra ba ko bian men abin yar ba tuntum sa bantum ne ma ba yala so tana ko kwang sar ba gbaza jande biala ne tinya nya tinyen tabata sham ka ba gbaza nyenye nesam ka gbaza apil tu hasaba
geographical location.
Okay. Geographical location, that's about the area. Tuzula, Ghana, Tudviya, Apollo, that's northern region, especially Tamale to be precise. Tenimka, Bunman Maka volunteers, man, a galaxy for now, but other people might live around. Karika Tamale from Baby and Galaxy, they are just one or few, but majority volunteers for now are in Tamale. Yes.
Thank you so much for all the wonderful answers. It's very interesting to learn more about the diversity in your community. So my next question is, does your community participate in Wikimedia events outside your own community or engage with other Wikimedia communities? Like, do they participate in Wikimedia programs, conferences, hackathons, Wikimedia or Wikindaba? And do they also have like collaborations with other affiliates either within or outside Ghana?
Okay. Yes, we do. We do participate in Wikimedia conferences. Even sometimes we have the opportunity to present to them our achievements and some of the activities Nananda. Then we also take part in Wikimedia endeavor. And we do take part, we do presentations. Then we learn a lot from them too and others, and also learn so many technical skills that also help us to improve upon the user group man. Then when we talk of hackathon, yes, sometimes too we do organize some and then collaborate some too with others too. Then collaborating with other user groups or other organizations, we have art and feminism. Yes, art and feminism is one of the major people that we have been working with because most of our women campaigns they are those in charge of it and they assist us a lot. And then create so many articles about women, especially those who are notable and then famous and people know what they have been doing. Kamaka so come to the fila. So art and feminism me banguna bansama and one level, but ya to be a power polo. So those were the babadam the power polo man. Then there are other contests and what Bazano to take part globally. And let's say photo walk no mama, Wiki Love Monument, Wiki Folklore, Wiki Love Earth. We do take part of la contest na madam ko nchata gbaza to hasabe Wikipedia Commons zo kara cheka amfona na mazo danne ka Wikimedia man Wikipedia zaha yama kara yalgar ven yanga so wutunan da nan wona mazaha kara chan ven yanga tarta zaha.
Nice, great. Can you describe how the community has developed in the last few years? Tell us, how has the community developed in the last few years? I know the community is very young and they have a lot of things they have done so far. Can you tell us the development process or the development in terms of how many years they've been in existence and how has it been within the last few years?
Okay, and let the community man, yeah, to develop here so fast, even though the content on internet mad not even know too much, but we have developed so fast. Alle other Wikimedia User Group, the number of years I didn't take about before Kabana Kana live on internet has been so wide. But the number to start like 2019, and by 2020, Katapan Kana live is a milestone for us, and it's an achievement, and we need to feel proud of it. So laban ma kon ko bananyala kama kwamman za ta tazantete kana nci yuni 2021 ti empilge en tone ti yama na tinya ta welcome on moli dagban languages za ka to nya mu hai zan tablet ma kanya gurin se tablet ma mango ma kon ko ti be yana na won youtube pam don wona ta kula to fa na wona so tinan bangura be man sane to be zo biala to zo ya pam en ta dagban le ma gba pulo gba to be chenjela ku organizer ban yara pam den ku en cheka ta gbaza na ku yala garchana ka jire tan yo sha pala den nya gurin sama mu hay ka ta voro gbaza tabla ta mana anyaka bugba zoro biala biala ndwete so mangunguna muye yema na ta bazo ven yalanga no yo yo handa ma tuzo ya pam ka biala ka tuzoge.
That's wonderful. I'm really inspired by the steady growth of the Dagbani Wikimedia community and how they've been able to include other languages like the 60 Moli Dagbani languages that they want to include on Wikimedia project. That is really inspiring to learn. And also I am very much inspired by the emergence of the Gruni community and also the Mori language community that are currently in the incubator. It's very fascinating to learn from all these communities. So can you tell us what are the top priorities for the future for the Dagbani Wikimedia?
Top priority. The priorities ma kunya matiane tien la Dagbanle mane de mabe balaza. The new Moli Dagban le. And I'm ile the new system languages. Shangabe Togo. Beni rada ka shangabe Burkina Faso. Katia to bona tazan la bazan hazan tableta ma katazala anzoge. So tenen top priority kunyame te kwanta ma katiyelage. Kato bola la bayama gbaza nzang tableta ma ti zora kata wumsirab de gbaza. Karagbaza zoro duetina. Tete yana te de dunia zama kabagbaza vumarna. Tenen to kwenzante ndabaye kabagbaza anda. So denen nanye te main top priority. So sasha kam kanya katuzura to vorla te mabema neba duete gbazura. Bagba zona bjalfo anya bi incubation makatla anya bashal en la tablana. Kala gum sadagba dama ko nyu tablana ma mi ona be mi de twa so sha woro bjala ka wo dwalan de dwaipi de sahanya ko gbanan na biala atenya te na ba ite nzanla ogbaza avumorna de sahanya ogbayi incubation ka gbaza kana main platform anya ka tazalan lana antlan gbaga de ba beza ayinde landanda so den nanye mitin main priority to kuma wanda mentazan all 16 languages ma nzan pa internet platforms ka so kam na tonya access to it kazan la ku bukata.
Wow, amazing. So we are almost through with the interview. I have this final wrap-up questions for you. Is there anything else you would like to mention that is related to what we have talked about but hasn't been mentioned yet? Amal wensha an kwenzampai zanjendeten difila shelmo azasa.
Ay man ko ye iswa mate da madan le internet ma zo da be to an zo gar faba so ne kulle mane da gbanyara yel masara ire kulle ne ma kanya yi gbani ta faba ma sham ka bagbaza yi to a pampiana internet ma zo nka da chan venya nga amadire bo to na adp kar kunya pa da ba ka garfe do so ire tap son ta faba ma fulo ba kar gbazo ga da bana chan venya nga.
Nice. Okay, all in all, what do you consider to be the top challenges of your Wikipedia community to grow? Try to make them, describe them in ranks like 3 challenges. what would be the top 3 challenges you face as a community?
Okay, top 3 challenges. Ni yam pile. Do challenges ma de zo ya pam. Yel mo sra ma won ya. Ma mi sa shal kam ikuto ko lam jane. Ka nye tuma ki tum na ka yel mo sra kana. Ama yi limit ma mi yema nan pi me de batako. So nyen le ma pi de batashal dum bop ta pam. Kanya iyen le be ka to sohra ni tenya igbani en son ta shamna ka de male. So tule ni yam pi shal yen yala kama finance. Most at times tuna kam ki tumda no matter what finance man yala problem tete de matter bor na ti yala ga sa water ba za se kata mala about 4 small language groups ma kamata da ma guru na mene mori ngo kata ma additional 2 languages ka ba biya na kata tawar ba son behind le finance man is a problem ti zamba pana banzo because we can finance them the instrument nango karanya cheka bazo ama yuko makane 10 minutes na la dunzo but what do you use to plan or what do you even use to organize it? So financing is also a difficult aspect for it. So I think finance is a major top priority. That is one. Then the second one is equipment. Equipment manuala tumale ben shanga ntu harasabre Wikimedia zuma. Ayele laptop, mobile phones, headphones, and so many, even projectors, because titumale in person workshops projector maka tana to zan nkpa kaso kam jiya kalhera ama yi zan maka bo na tapa wala kan yan nan ni explainer Wikipedia do zo yen pe internet wala kan nan kadinyan phone kan zan nan dila mako to nya ama dinye projector at least kan my laptop no connectele ntele kan won kam jiya nya nan na ban sha and dinye laptop ba karalam dio yin at least no to organize Zoom meeting ka record shele de sa ni zan la tabanya holo to attend meeting man amo on time on to jin kalle la kagbaza no to no wala ka edit so la yela bin yara magbaza min ya shangatin yan zan to har sawar ma dagban yala problem to wa so equipment is also an additional problem. That is number 2. Then number 3 is about technical know-how. That's our knowledge as team members to baza bore bangsam na bangsam ngom pan you know dene eno ma shelma ye no to tele ama bangsam shanga bian tunan buhampai so yi buhampai anya kan bazan yina to we bam bianma kama ampasha email bangsam garte ama ta nirba ma ba miya mun yi nya gba mun ba mina mai da bangsam ama izan kana to wuta nan ban nirba bianma ba mi tanan bana binya ta ban ba ta zale ka ta gbaza zan wu ba be ka ta bol workshop ka kana ka ta nan wula ka ta zan wu ba ka ta zan hazan lan to har sabra kayyal gare te Wikipedia platforms ma anya ka ta bala ma za habe zuksa be kar zura so ni kunya ka ya shanga nan bobtan na bunga ma latri top priorities shanga ina yana make ma ama yar musrama ngunzo ya irsa ina chara nan 5.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for all the answers and the inspiring stories behind the Dagbani Wikipedia and the community. So as I mentioned earlier, you have agreed that we should publish this interview for on Wikimedia Commons and also for other language communities to benefit. And I really appreciate your time, and we are really excited to learn from your community. So what is your username on Wikimedia?
It's Rukky Wunpini. So when you search for Rukky Wunpini, you will see me on all Wikimedia platforms.
Okay, thank you so much, Rukky. And my name is Sadek Shahadu. I am a member of the Wikimedia Language Diversity Steering Committee, and this has been an interesting work interview session with the members of the Dagbani Wikimedia community. Thank you so much. We hope that you will benefit from this particular session. Thank you.